Your heart's on the loose. You roll them sevens with nothing to lose. This ain't no place for the weary kind. You called all your shots, shooting ain't ball at the corner truck stop. The highway don't feel like home anymore. This ain't no place for the weary kind. This ain't no place to lose your mind. This ain't no place to fall behind. Pick up your crazy heart and give it one more try. Hi everybody, welcome to Dulcimerica. My name is Futch. Thank you very much for joining me. Happy New Year 2023. Can't believe it's here already, and I hope it's going great for all of you so far. So this is an exercise in finger picking, and it is a particular pattern that I developed for a great piece of music that I did a little piece of right there called The Weary Kind. That's an Academy Award-winning song by Ryan Bingham that was featured in the motion picture Crazy Heart, starring Jeff Bridges, who also won an Academy Award that year for Best Actor. Just a great movie all around, a little heartbreaking, but still good stuff. And it's a great tune, and I kind of went at it with this, I gotta do this song, what a great song. And the picking pattern that Ryan is doing is consistent throughout the piece, and so I came up with this rhythm, and I play off that rhythm a little bit and do some different things to it, and I'd like to introduce it to you because it's something that I find myself using in other pieces of music as well. So go ahead and download the Weary Kind finger picking practice sheet. That's available through my Patreon open house. While you're there, please feel free to follow the open house tag. There's lots of other stuff for you to download, over 600 posts of free stuff to download. And if you like what you see, think about becoming a patron. $5 a month gets you all unlimited access to everything that I've got on the site, including this one, The Weary Kind. Okay, so it's a great song, and all the way through it, we're just kind of moving these chords around. And I've chosen to ape the thing that's going on with the guitar. And it's this rhythm like this. Now, I don't know if I would consider this an advanced finger picking thing, but if you're not used to finger picking, then this might be a little challenging for you. With finger picking, you're going to keep these three fingers on the strings, thumb on the melody, index on the middle, and middle finger on the bass. So you can pinch these two strings, bass and middle, coming towards you. Fingers are hooking them, bringing them this way, and then thumb is pushing the melody string in the other way. They all meet in the middle, and the fingers stay on those strings and control. And I love finger picking because it gives you that instant control over the strings. You can do whatever you want with them. You can pluck them, you can mute them, you can run them in one direction or the other direction or both directions. You can brush, you can flail, you can even fan strum like with an ukulele for more aggressive strums. But really, the art of it comes down to being able to use these fingers independently on each string to get some really, really nice control over your rhythms. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rhythm here. And all this is working this in every single chord that we play. So it is an arpeggio, basically. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. Okay, and that's the first page right there. If you're playing along and going, wait a second, that sounds a little bit different than I'm hearing on my side, it's because if you watched last week's episode, you know I tuned to C, G, C, and my push this year is to do a lot of things in C as opposed to D. So you don't need to play along with me, but that's why. If you're playing along with me right now, it's because you're probably in D, and I'm probably, not probably, I am in C, G, C. And that's why there's a discrepancy. But you can do this exercise in any key you want to. It's not about the key or the notes, it's actually about what we're doing with the fingers here. So that first page there is the verse. I like this to use for other types of songs. It was created specifically, this pattern was specifically created for this tune. But I liked how it lands on that bass string, boom, and then the busy work is on the middle and the melody. So it provides this nice constant bass pulse that propels things moving forward. And then this little stuff is just jumping the third and the fifth back and forth to each other. So harmonically it works out really well. I like to leave some of the melody string stuff open to get more esoteric sounding chords. I also change that pattern up when I'm walking up and down. I do that towards the end. I did not write this out in the tablature, but when I'm singing the tune, I do it. For example, then. So I'll do a little walk up, so I'll cut this pattern short and I'll continue to strum and pick at the bass string until I'm done with the walk up or walk down, and then I'll come back over and finish out the rest of the pattern. When it goes to the second page, we are effectively going to the chorus. So we're going to get down into a minor 6 here. So it's going to be A minor if we're in C, but it's going to be B minor for you. See those chord changes, making them on the bass string largely, right? I just kept going past the end because I wanted to show you another change on that. And the thing that's nice about this pattern that doesn't change, so you don't have to keep track of different things to do, is that what's happening with your left hand, whether you're playing chords or doing walk-ins or passing tones or whatever, you can change the pattern to accommodate melody, bass walk-ups or walk-downs, and other things. And then when you're done with that change, then you can go right on back into the pattern. And the pattern, once you've got it into your muscle memory, it's easy just to forget about and focus on what you're doing with your left hand. You can also modify this and do other things. To fit whatever style of music you're playing, or whatever the tempo, whatever the mood, whatever the atmosphere, whatever the feel is, you can change that up. But I think it's a good thing to have in your rhythmic toolbox, this little rhythm, whether it's specifically created for a song or whether it's something that you can change out and do something later with. I love finger picking. We will have a lot more finger picking in this coming year. But right now, work on that one and bring it to some of the tunes that you play and see where it takes you. And I think you'll find a lot of very interesting variations there that you can work with. Thanks everybody for joining me again. Next week, I've got even more good fundamental stuff for you to carry you forward into the new year. Thanks again. We'll see you next week.